You feel like the family dynamic is very important?
It's very important. But the thing is, I don't think we understand it or even know what it is, or even know what a family is. I think it's about that technical. We don't even know what a family is. We so separated, man. You know?
Right, right.
Yeah.
What makes us separated? Because when I see our people, you know what I'm saying, 2022, it seems like there's no togetherness. You know what I'm saying? We lost our culture. You know what I'm saying? We don't know where we headed. We ain't got no goals as individuals. So, how do we grow from, rising from where we at now to,
What we just said, family.
right,
And again, we don't even understand what family is. So, and you got to think all the way probably to the 90s, we started everything off without a culture. So we don't even know what a culture is. How did our culture become street shit? Our chicks whores. Grandmas ain't grandmas. Sons ain't sons. They don't even respect mama or daddy. The nigga word ain't even bomb no more. So, yeah.
It's crazy you said that because grandmas ain't like how they used to be.
Yeah, what is a grandma?
Right.
And she ain't got no age, no knowledge, no intelligence. She don't have anything to pass on.
Right.
No cookbooks. Where they at?
Right. Yeah. The saying is like mother, like daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. All right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what you feel like? You know what I'm saying? You want to be where you trying to head, man, in your life. You know what I'm saying? Things you trying to build on.
Well, right now at this stage in my life, like I didn't experience a lot. You know what I'm saying? Trying to conquer business, trying to be the best person. All the little goals. Right now I'm focused on just being free within myself. You know what I mean? My thought process, how I deal with my family, how I deal with my kids, my wife, my brother, everybody. Again, understanding family.
How can you be free in these times? Though it seems like it's hard to be free.
Again, that's why I keep saying stay in focus.
Right.
We got so much shit around us. You know what I mean? So you'll never focus on nothing. I got you busy doing everything, whether it's work, kids, all the natural things. But again, we should know how to balance these things. We everywhere. We everywhere. And I'm talking about us as a race. We're everywhere. Different religions, different way of eating. We love everybody that hate us without loving ourselves. How you love somebody else, you don't even love yourself?
Speak on that.
You hear me?
Right.
It's tough, man. So yeah, I've been just focused on staying free, man.
Right.
And it feels good. So.
Yeah, man. Like right now, we see a lot of self-destruction going on within our community. You know what I'm saying? Touch on how you feel like these youngsters can, come out of that lifestyle that they live in, because it seems like they just, caught in the net, like wild bulls caught in the net. You know what I'm saying? So how can we change that and change their mindset that they can embrace life a little more? You know what I'm saying?
What's sad is the answer. It ain't gonna change. It's gonna have to be a new generation come in. You know what I mean? These cats is too programmed. They too deep in the hole. It ain't no coming back from it. They didn't have no parents. Their parents was it. So in actuality, whatever they doing, they think it's right. So what's wrong to them is right, and what's right is wrong. Everything is flipped for these people. So, and it's hard to change them type of people's mind. They program. They deep in.
Right.
Ain't no getting out that illusion. Because you living it. You living the illusion. You social media it up 80% of the time. You in they program. This ain't your thought process. You didn't come up with that. So anytime you focusing on and watching whatever it bringing to you, that's what you're going to become.
Right. Like, what's some biggest challenges that you had in your life as far as being a black man in America?
Understanding that I was a black man, but I decided not to be a black man anymore and be a bright man. You hear what I'm talking about? Being intelligent and being aware, wanting to get to that high level and have expectations for myself. They don't have expectations for black people. Black people don't have expectations for black people. We still singing the same goddamn song they sung back then as our ancestors. Go look at news and past videos and everything. We talking the same talk, meaning nothing has changed. And it goes back to their illusions. We be in their illusions. We're not focused. We're not focused enough to get out they shit. They not beating us no more. You niggas is programmed. Point blank. And we need to acknowledge that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's been a trap. And we all know it. We all speak on it. Again, we talking the same language from back then.
Right.
We just don't know how to break the code.
So how can we break the code?
Goes back to the first code. Family.
Right.
And again, getting free. Get free within yourself. Think free.
Right.
You keep running back to his shit.
Right.
Cell phone, Facebook, Insta, YouTube, and some more shit.
Yeah, we've been programmed so much that coming up, you know what I'm saying, you felt like you didn't want to be a family man. Like that was wasn't the norm. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, how now is it changing? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it a norm now to be a family man, and back then it was like,
Because simple, the cats from the 90s and whoever survived them 90s, they waking up. You know what I'm saying? Because we got tricked into thinking the streets was it. Calling niggas lames. Reading a book is lame.
right,
Graduating is lame. So we was street niggas. You know what I'm saying? So the older we got, we started understanding. But a lot of people didn't make it out the 90s. And I'm speaking for my era. You know what I mean? Shit, again, the same story for the 80s. For them cats. We repeating ourselves. But them 90s cats, we started acknowledging like, damn, family. But we just don't know how to get to it. We fighting with our woman. Number one, we fighting with our woman. And there go problem with the kids at that point.
do you feel like the family structure is going down because of the black woman?
Actually, I did a little research. As you look at it, the numbers of man been in the household been going up. They just don't speak on it.
Mm.
How black men is acting in them households, that's another story.
Are we valued?
Hell no, we ain't valued. Cause Master said we ain't valued. Cause they programmed. They on his program.
Yeah, that Willie Lynch syndrome.
Yeah. So we ain't valued. Shit, we just started valuing ourselves.
Right.
We know what illusion we was in. They used even our woman to make sure we wasn't that man. Having him feeling like he ain't shit. You know? So I'm glad we looking in the mirror and we see what a true king is. Not no self-proclaimed. We were born this way.
And that's, talking about being kings, you know what I'm saying? That's how we should be raising our young men. Is kings, walk like kings, speak like kings, you know what I'm saying? And they should know that we kings, you know what I'm saying? How can we teach them to be kings?
Shit. Basics, understanding even what a king is.
What's a king?
Because the name get thrown around so much.
Right.
So it's degenerized now.
Right.
So it's even almost a abomination just even call a cat a king. Because it's so degenerized.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But what a king is supposed to be. But guess what he got to be first before he become a king? A man. You hear me?
Yeah.
So these cats is boys. Guess what boys are? Princes. Niggas ain't never came out of being a prince. To be a king. Again, we ain't even following levels to shit. You see what I'm saying? We so deep in the hole, man, we lost, bro. We lost. Got to be men first to even become a king, to even hold that value of a king. So they don't know what it is, man. They don't know what the value is to be a king. You get thrown around, you know, so, yeah.
It needs to be taught.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely need to be taught. Need to be branded in them. Yeah, yeah. Talk king talk.
So, as far as a white man, how you feel like, you feel like they're going to get punished for the things they have done to our people?
And the
do you
thing,
feel like they're going to, what I'm saying, they deserve to be punished for the things that they did to our ancestors,
see, the thing is with that, and again, we can say it's an uncomfortable conversation or what have you, due to this world, period, and what's going on, how it is. And he always have been in control. So he can hinder me in any way, or you or anybody, if you blast their name. But again, we know who they are and they know who they are. And they know what they have done. You hear me? They know what they have done. And if it was us and things was flipped, I swear to God, I don't even know if we'd be alive.
They wouldn't be able to go through what we went through.
Nah. They could just give out that punishment. They not taking that punishment. We can give and take, but we was never supposed to be taken. Never.
Right. My next question, do you feel like we'll ever be in a position as, have our own kingdom how they are right now? Do we feel like we'll be that top nation of people?
No, most definitely, but not in this second dimension world.
Right.
And really, the world is on the third dimension. It's just that black people are still in the second dimension. This is how he think. This nigga on people, places, and possessions. And I learned that from a man I'd rather not say his name, but I learned it from an intelligent man. And our people are stuck on people, place, and possessions. You hear me? So we're in the second dimension. We ain't even made to the third dimension. That's why we're getting dominated. The fourth dimension is what we don't see. And yes, they won't even make it to the fourth dimension. He can't. He has no soul. He has no soul. He has a spirit. He got things that's jumping in and out of him. Evil. Because a good person is balanced. He know when to create evil. That's usually a war, or if you disrespect me, or you trying to take my manhood. Yeah, you're going to see something that you labeled evil. But you should be balanced. You should be naturally a good person. There's no way and you looked at a race of people and you decided that you was going to try to destroy them.
So is there such thing as racist in your eyes?
Racist? No. Prejudice? Yeah. I think everybody should be racist. I mean, it's just logic. I love my brother. I'm going to put him first. And then everybody. That's racist.
Right.
Prejudice is me destroying you, keeping you from eating, killing your kids, feeding them to alligators, taking your wife. I'm going to rape her too. Oh, give me your daughter too. Yeah, feel that pain. And let me get the strongest cat in your neighborhood and let me rape him. Let me take his manhood in front of the other princess. Yeah, feel that pain. Feel that pain. Something that's never been dealt with. Yeah.